Hey guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to create Pinterest pins and how to post them on Pinterest. So for creating Pinterest pins, you could do this using a free tool called Canva. So what you want to do is you want to go to Canva, then you want to sign into your own account. Then you want to come to this search bar right here and write Pinterest. It'll show you some Pinterest pins. You want to pick this one right here, which is 1080 by 1920. Then it gives you a bunch of templates you could use. If you have the paid version, you could use any of these you want, but if you're using the free version, only the ones that say free are the ones that you could use. So you could pick any of the free ones if it's relevant to your niche, to your space. But if not, you could create your own, which is what we're gonna do right now. So you want to click the blank, create a blank Pinterest pin. It'll take you to a page that looks like this. So here on this hand, we got templates, which are different templates that we looked at before. Here we have elements, so you can pick different stuff like shapes, images to add on to your pin. You can upload stuff from your computer, so if you have an image that you want, you just upload it here and add it to there. We have text, different types of text that you could use. So let's say we're in the cooking space. What we can do is create a pin for cooking. So let's say we need an image. We could either come to the elements and search something related to our niche. So we're doing cooking. Let's say you like this one. You can drag and drop. Or the other thing that you can do is you can just click on it and it will drop it on the page for you. So I'm going to drag and drop because as you can see, it fills up the whole thing. So if you don't like this specific section of the image, you just double click on the image. Now you can drag it wherever you want. You can drag it here, you can drag it here. So let's say we're going to do right here, right? And then we press done up here. If you don't like it, just press cancel, but we'll press done. Boom, right there. So the next thing we're going to do is add text. So we can bring the text here. So we want something that's clear, easy to read, and is bold. So the default text will do just fine. You can either click or you can just drag on there. You can move it around and center it where you want. We're gonna add it at the top here. So as you can see, you can hardly read the text. So we'll change it to white. But even in white, there's still some places that are hard to read. There's a few things we could do. One, we could go to the effects tab, click it. We could do lift right here. So this is basically just gonna lift it off the page to make it like stand out more. But the other thing that we could do is that we could also add another text behind, or we could add a box behind. So we just set a box like about here. Okay, and then there our text stands out even more, which is great for Pinterest because you want people to see it and immediately understand what it's about. So we could adjust it and say cooking tips and tricks. Here we have cooking tips and tricks. We can make it bigger using the plus here and smaller using the minus. So we want it bigger. We want this on the other side, just press enter and then keep expanding. Another place that you could get images, let's say you want an image and it's not on Canva, is Pixabay. So you want to go to your browser and type pixabay.com, then type in the keyword here. So we have food, and as you can see, there's more pictures that you could use. Here's the same one that we just used. So all you would have to do is download it. So just click on it and press free download. Most of the images there are free to download, so it's a great site for you to download. So there's a lot of things that you can do here. Okay, so we're gonna add another image to our thing. I'm gonna choose this one. Gonna click on it. Free download. You could download however much you want. Download. then it should download right here, and go back to Canva. You can do one of two things to bring it on. Either you can drag and drop, or you can just press upload media and click on the image that you want. But the easier one is just to drag and drop. And then as you can see, it's loading and uploading to Canva. So now you can click on it and it'll move it there. Center it where you want. Just make it bigger. Like that. Move it up a little more. Now what we want is, we also want to add a small strip at the bottom, either with our logo or our domain name, so that people won't steal our content on Pinterest. So to do this, you could just add another box, make it smaller. Don't forget to make sure that everything you're doing is the same color as your general brand color, your main brand color. So if your main brand color is red, then you should be using a lot of red in your pins to differentiate yourselves and to let your viewers know that that is you, and to make sure that you're unique on Pinterest. So now you add text. For text, you can use subtitle and just say cooking at domain.com, something like that, and then put it on. You could bold it if you want, and then just like that, you have a little snippet of your website domain, so that if people see it, they could also search it, and also so that people won't steal your content. So the next thing is, you could add you could add a box on the image to make it look better. Click on that again, then the box should be on top, and just make it a little bit bigger than the actual thing. Then you want to go to positions here, then click backwards, and it should bring it backwards. If you don't like the thing, you could always move it however you want. So we can drag it down a bit, something like that. You can change the color of the box up here where it says color. Click on it, then change it to whatever you want, red. That's pretty much it. There you go. That's how you make simple pins on Pinterest that get you a lot of clicks and don't take you a lot of time to make. What you could also do is you could make like a general template. So if this is your template, let's say we duplicate it, which is up here, duplicate it. This could be a general template of yours, and all you have to do is come and like switch the image. So let's say you want another cooking image. You could just find another one like this one, drag it on top of that existing image and drop it, and just change the text to something like cooking hacks or something like that. That's pretty much it. You won't have to change. You can change the background as well if you want. Change it to like something like this. Boom. It's as simple as that. Like, it doesn't take that much time to do. Very easy to do, even for a beginner. This is how you could be able to grow your Pinterest account really quickly without having to put in tons of work to create pins. And you could create like 5 of these a day and post it and schedule it on Pinterest at a different time. So now what you want to do is go over to Pinterest. Okay, so you're on Pinterest here, so you want to go back here and copy your or download your pins that you just made. So you could click here, you could pick the specific one you want by just checking on the one you want, but I'm doing all of it, so I'm going to click that. Then click done, and then it'll start downloading. It'll just finish downloading here, there. So it's in a zip file, so you could press show in folder. It'll open up the folder for this file. Now you could go on to Pinterest, and now on Pinterest you want to press create up here, If you have a business account, create here. If you're on the home page or your profile, you can click this plus arrow here, click it and press pins. Okay, so now what you could do is you could drag your file in here, or you could just click this arrow button to go to the file tab and then put the pictures in. So here I'm just gonna pull up the file and I'm just gonna drag and drop it on, and then it's right there. Then you just add the keywords. So if you're doing this, add the keywords in the title and the description. But for this purposes of this video, I'm just gonna do quick. I'm just gonna copy cooking hacks, and then I'm just gonna write the same thing. How to cook better. And now for destination, it's basically this link right here. So the domain name. So basically ours, if we had the website, would be what we wrote down there. Domain.com would be that. And then when you're done that, you've picked a board that you want to publish it in, or you could just create a board here and then add the name and then press create. When you're done, just hit the publish button. So publish. You can also publish for later, but if you're publishing now, then you just publish. So if we look over here, there we have our two pins, cooking hacks and cooking tips and tricks. It's literally that simple, guys. So go out there and build up your Pinterest account. It'll take some time, but soon enough it'll start snowballing and you'll start getting huge amounts of views per month. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.